Whoa, now I'm your boy Lambo Drew, and you are now tuned into another edition of The Leverage Show. You do not want to miss this, man. Today, I'm telling you, we have a hot one. We actually had the Trade Tribe crew right here for a special one-on-one interview and presentation for you guys tonight. I'm telling you what, my guy David CashFlow and Brian Rhodes have been both leaders out in this community and really have been helping change a lot of our lives and most of you guys' bank accounts, right? So if you guys definitely want to embark on an amazing journey, you guys do not want to miss this. Make sure you guys are sharing this with your communities, sharing this with your family, sharing this with your friends, sharing this with people, man, you truly love and people that definitely would love to take advantage of making a little extra cash flow, man, each and every single month. Listen, I want you guys to make sure you guys are giving my wonderful family an awesome welcome to the Leverage Show. Brian Rhodes, this is his first time. We've been trying to get Brian, man, here to the Leverage Show, man, for over a year. And David CashFlow kept telling me, like, Lambo, don't worry about it. We're going to get Brian out of here, man, to the Leverage Show. We're going to make sure that it's worthwhile. And they couldn't wait to make sure that they were able to launch this amazing platform and then get some history behind it so they can share some amazing data points with you guys. And guess what? They are here today to go on ahead and talk about that. So again, you guys do not want to go on ahead and miss this. Make sure you guys are getting this. I'm going to the chats real quick because we always keep the most amazing lit audience, man, that is out here in the chats. Shout out to my guy, man. Jeremiah Crafton is in the building from JJC Unlimited, man. I really want to thank you guys, man, for making sure that you guys are tapped in. If you guys have not seen that wonderful interview that Jeremiah and his wonderful wife, Julie, have actually dropped with Bandman Kevo, that has almost got almost 500,000 views now on YouTube. You guys want to be a part of that group. We just had my guy, Bandman Kevo, actually just called right before the broadcast and actually FaceTime us and tap in with this amazing community. So shout out to these wonderful influencers who are really actually helping change our lives, man, and being tapped into us each and every single day. Thank you for that, man, J-Dog, man. Good to see you in the building. That's my pinky partner. We got the influencers, man, out here, man. My guy, BOJ, is in the building, man. Bank of Gerald is in the building. I know he wasn't going to miss this. He was just on the broadcast last week, literally back-to-back Thursdays of lighting this thing up. And now the Trade Tribe team with Brian Rhodes and my guy David CashFlow out here this Thursday night. I'm telling y'all, Thursday nights are the hottest, man. And next Thursday night, we got my guy, man, Mike Shapiro, the billionaire, the richest man, will be hitting the stage for the first time, man, here at the Leverage Show. So you guys don't want to miss that next Thursday night. But before we get to Thursday night, we are definitely going to be hot up tonight. So make sure you guys are tapped in. Shout out to my guy, BOJ. Make sure you guys go like, subscribe to his channel, Bank of Gerald, and allow you guys to transform some amazing passive income plays. LA Law is in the building. Good to see you, LA Law, man. Always definitely showing love, man, here. Money's in the building. Good to see you, Money, man. LA Law showing love to Jeremiah and BOJ. You already know what time it is. J-Dog showing love to LA Law in the building. LA Law showing love to Money. Money showing love to LA Law. My wonderful wife is in the building. You know she wouldn't miss this with Brian Rose and David CashFlow, man. David is her brother from another mother. So you know she was definitely going to go ahead and support this amazing Trade Tribe team, man, right here on the Leverage Show. Shout out to my wonderful supporting wife, man, and definitely doing what she does best. My guy, Brian Rose, man, I told you this is the main event guy. If you guys are not following Brian Rose, please go like and subscribe, man, to his channel as well as he continues to bring you guys his heat with this amazing opportunity that he is actually presenting. But make sure you guys go also follow his Instagram when you guys get a chance to see his journey with his amazing, beautiful family and seeing everything that Brian is actually doing out in his space. I'm telling you, it's really helping changing lives. LA Law is showing love, man, to my wonderful wife. LA Law showing love to Brian and Dave, man, in the broadcast. You know you got to welcome them in the right way. Jeremiah showing love to Mrs. Johnson. Brian said he's excited to be here. We are excited to have you here, Brian. So please, thank you and welcome again to the Leverage Show. LA Law with the fire emojis. Let's go. You already know what time it is, man. My baby's showing love, man, to everybody in the house, man. Welcome back, Dave and Brian, as my wife gives the warm welcome, man. Listen, without further ado, we really want to go on ahead and welcome our guest of honor. You guys have probably seen them on so many different places promoting some amazing platforms. Some have came, some have went, but this one right here is here to stay. And you do not want to miss this. This is one that they are not promoting another person's platform. This is one where David CashFlow and Brian Rhodes have decided to partner up with also my guy Tim Wider and Jake the Trader and come out with an amazing program of their very own. Something that's going to sustain all of this rug pull season when there's platforms going left and right out. There's people who've been losing money. Well, now you guys have the chance to win and chance to win big. And tonight we welcome back to the show my guy David CashFlow, but for the first time to the Leverage Show, my guy Brian Rhodes. Welcome the Trade Tribe team on the Leverage Show, y'all. Give them a warm welcome, man. Brian, Dave, talk to us,
What's going on? How you guys doing?
Welcome. I want to hear you guys' voice, man.
Yeah, you can hear me all right?
This is exciting. I love it. I love the energy. I love everything about it. Leverage Show is where it's at, man.
You know it, man. Well, thank you, man. Thank you, Dave, for coming back. Thank you, Brian, for the first time of accepting this wonderful invitation. My guy, Unlimited Freedom, I see is in the building, man. Always definitely the one to definitely keep this thing going and bring this thing tapped into some amazing communities. Brian and Dave, I really want to thank y'all for accepting this invitation tonight. But, man, we are all excited to really get the chance to hear from you two veterans, and especially of a program that's winning, of something you guys have actually made, and you know it's here for the long run. So without further ado, man, Dave and Brian, I really want to go ahead, man, and let you guys take it over. Today, this is where the Leverage Show now becomes the Trade Tribe Show. Take it away, fellas.
All right, what's going on? So, Dave, I'll go ahead and start this off if that's okay, and I want to bring you in here in a second, because if it wasn't for you, this wouldn't even be happening. So, my name is Brian Rhodes. If I've not seen you guys before, welcome. I've been on social media forever. You know, I'm 42 years old and excited to be where I'm at. You know, I'm from the United States, but we moved down to the Dominican Republic to live a chill lifestyle and have a bunch of babies. So, you know, with that, I've done health and wellness, network marketing for over 10, 12 years. And then kind of dove into a little bit with crypto. And crypto is a very crazy world. So, I mean, tried to trade myself. I knew I didn't have the ability to do that with having 4 kids. And, you know, it just took a lot. And, you know, from there, joined some different companies with different owners and kind of hoped that these owners were real and were honest. And we kind of held them to it, did the best we can, but find out, you know, sometimes they just have actors. Sometimes they're just actors. Sometimes there's someone behind the curtains that pulls all the strings, and you don't really get a say in anything. You got to hope. So, you know, over the past year, I was just talking to David, like, man, we got to find something else that's in the space. But you can see how Bitcoin and all the other coins are going to just keep going up. The world's going to take over with this digital currency. It's already doing it. So, you know, we kind of collaborated, and David's like, you know, we got a trader, you know, a master trader, Jake. And why don't we just set up a Zoom with him and talk about doing our own thing? And I was like, you know, that's brilliant, because we know him. We've had people meet him over 40, 50 people meet him in person. So it was like, you know, I mean, it came down to a point where like we base everything off of his trading. And, you know, there will be fluctuations throughout the market and different things. And we just lead with transparency full on. And then from there, you know, Jake is brilliant. I'll go more into it in a little bit about him. But David's the one that reached out and kind of made that happen. So, you know, David's heart is in the right place. I've worked with him for years now. He's been one of the most supportive co-workers that you can work with. You know, I mean, he's a father, he's a business owner, all the above. So it's a pleasure to work with someone like him on his caliber, to know that you're in the right place with the right people. And then obviously we're in the right time. You just saw crypto go down and then almost all the way right back. So it's all about being smart and watching the markets. And we got a guy that does that for us. So this is a very hands-off thing. So David, this is pretty cool. I'm glad you invited me to be on here. And I think everybody kind of wants to hear why that you started this,
Yeah.
Like why we started it, why was your idea to start it,
Yeah, no, absolutely. And shout out to Brian Rhodes. He's a great family man, great leader, been in the space for a long time. It wouldn't be Trade Tribe if Brian wasn't part of what we're doing. In this space, you guys, I've been just like Brian Rhodes. I've been in health and wellness. I've been in telecom. I was in ACN. I was in, Amway, you name it, just young and just trying to learn as much as I can. And once in 2015, when I saw crypto and MLM kind of merge and marry each other. And I saw that people were making money, paying off their houses, making money, just holding on to crypto, but also the trading aspect of it. I was like, wow, I was blown away. I said, this could work. And I said, I see it working. But as we all know, there's rug pull after rug pull after rug pull. We as leaders, as, people in the space, whether you have a YouTube channel, whether you have a big list or you have a big community, you could vet out a company all you want. You could talk to the owners, fly out, shake their hands, look at them in the face. But at the end of the day, I realized none of that matters, because one thing that I realized after all these years comes down to the intention. What are their intentions? That's one thing we will never, ever know. I could name 10 companies right now in the past 6 months or a year that already folded and rug pulled, took off with people's money, where I had people that I personally know say, this is the one. This is the one. It's always, this is it, because they're holding on and they believe that there is going to be something eventually real in this space. I'm that person too, because I have a community. A lot of us on this call right now, on the live or even watching the replay, you guys could relate. You guys could attest to this. Now, we always don't make the right choices, because sometimes we find companies, we vet them out, and they just end up being a rug pull and not real. That is out of our control, guys. It's out of your control. We have YouTubers watching right now. We got people in the space who have big communities. We all know our intentions are good. We want to find something real. So after the last couple of rug pulls, whether there was 2 companies, and I'll say the names. It was Tradixis and Capital Diem. Jake was a trader for them, and we got to know Jake. Jake wasn't CEO. He wasn't the owners. But we noticed that the so-called owners with the wigs, and they're just phony, they took off running. Jake stood his ground. He said, dude, I'm a trader. And so I saw that. And I had other friends of mine who are actually traders. They saw him trade live, execute trades. They're like, dude, this dude's a real deal. Got to talk to him, got to know him throughout the months, over a year. It was the last rug pull, and I was like, and then Jake was part of it also. They took Jake's money too, so they really did a number on him. I did a recording with Jake not too long ago. If you guys go to my channel, you guys can see the replay. Really good questions. He basically answered all of them, but the guy is just like, he could talk about trading all day long. There is nothing that you could ask him that he won't answer. He might not know the answer to everything, but he's a trader. He's not a marketer. He doesn't build teams. He doesn't do any of that. He knows how to trade. He knows how to trade when the market's up, when the market's down. And we all know that. So we said, okay, I basically just said, look it, why not? You want something done right? We got to do it ourselves. You want something different? You got to do something different. I said, look it, Brian, you're a great leader. Tim's a great leader. Tim actually flew out to Croatia, met Jake, met his wife. And then I talked to Tim, and Tim's like, dude, this guy's one of the greatest guys that you ever meet. So he's also an amazing trader, and we all know that, right? So long story short, ended up talking to Jake and saying, look, Jake, we're going to grab you, bro, because all these other companies that are reaching out to you, they're fake, And our intentions when it comes to Brian, myself, Tim, we're family guys. We wouldn't create Trade Tribe with good intentions with our faces behind it if it wasn't real. We would do like all these other scam companies do, hire on fake actors, CEOs, have them put on wigs, and do all that they're doing right now. So long story short, you guys, I just want to say that our intentions are golden. Our intentions are to make something real, okay? And we're in this for the long run. We're going to bring on a decentralized exchange. Brian is probably going to talk about that shortly. But the DEX, you guys think about it, Uniswap just did $29 million in 1 month. Okay, that's 1 month, not a year. PancakeSwap, it's astronomical what they do. There's a bunch of decentralized exchanges, you guys, but just imagine tapping into the decentralized exchange, having our own DEX, but on top of that, that's going to allow members to earn on top of trades, and that's going to actually alleviate some of the pressure that Nick might have in trading. I don't think he wants to trade all the time. I wouldn't if I was a trader, but bring it on to DEX. This is going to basically mainstream for our community. We're not going to it's not going to be like other companies where you need everybody and their mother to come on board. We're going to cap it at a certain amount, because this is not that company where we need $100 million. No, we could do this with 1.5, 2 million, 3 million. We're going to cap it at $5 million. But you guys, this is something where we put a lot of thought into it. It was 5 months in the making. We finally got our site. It's only been a month and a half. We're really excited. And sure, there might be some people out there that say, oh, it's another Roku, it's another scam. I mean, you're going to hear it all, you guys, because honestly, everybody has their guard up in the space. Rightfully so. I have my guard up too with everything else out there. That's why I wasn't promoting nothing for a long time. We created Trade Tribe and we said, look, let's finally do this the right way. This is going to change the game for the space. This is going to be a place where somebody can come and bring somebody that they care about and fund it. Minimum deposit is $500, but you guys, this is something where we designed it for everybody to win, whether you want to come in passively or you want to come in and build a team. It's a game changer, you guys, and I'm really excited about what we have. This is just the beginning, and a lot of people are out there that don't even know about Trade Tribe. So the market is fresh. We're building this grassroots. This is just something we're making shirts. I mean, we wouldn't do that if it was. But you guys, we have a lot of passion. I have a lot of passion behind this because I've been in this space a long time, and I'm sick and tired of seeing a lot of people lose money, go into a community, and come to find out that the person behind it had bad intentions, wearing a wig, and it's just redundant, you guys, and it gets old. And I'm actually, as a builder, as a leader, I'm tired of building all over again. I hate reaching out to my community or making videos and saying, look, this is what else I found, because I want something where it's a one-stop shop, one and done, and we can have this for a lifetime potentially. So with that being said, man, I'm really excited. I'm pumped. Thanks, Lambo, for having us on. But I'm gonna send it to Brian to go over some more stuff with the comp plan.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. That's why we did it, guys. And we're not looking for everybody and every network marketing professional out there in the world. We just want a tight group of people that we've worked with, leaders wise, and friends, families, network that needs a win and needs to be in something solid to help make some income. I literally, while you were talking, I saw a message come through where a buddy got laid off, and he's like, I'm thankful for what we got with Trade Tribe because has the ability to pay my bills while I'm laid off. So that's what matters, is having something like that and knowing that, there's no freaking person behind the curtain going to take anything from us, which is great. So, kind of to dive into what we have here, and I'm going to share my screen and kind of just I'm going to jump right into our Telegram channel. So this is one thing I really like, and we post a lot on here because you can see here's some of Jake's trades. So we post a lot on here. He shares all his different trades. Are you seeing that all right? You can see what he's done. He teaches a lot of education here. Goes in, shows different trades, traded live with about 100K a couple weeks ago. That was about a 50K trade, just showing how it was working. A little bit. We got some promotional stuff, different graphics, a lot of different things in this channel that people can use. We got a lot in our Telegram channel, from crypto news, merchandise, social media, different things, showing some, that's what it's all about. Jake gets on here and shows what's going on with our community. We got a lot of stuff. That one's sideways, got to turn your head. But that is our Telegram channel. We invite people in there to get educated. So there's some things you'll see in there I didn't have the ability to show you on there, but we have a lot of people that follow Jake on Wednesdays around 2 p.m. Eastern just to learn how to trade. And they do trades, and then they share their trades they're personally doing from their own accounts. because this is an educational platform, along with having the ability to have someone, do some trading for you, but you can also be taught how. So that way you even protect your funds even better in your own account that way as well. So, I mean, we got a lot of cool aspects here. And I mean, you get on, you hear Jake talk, he's really excited about trading, and to see and learn about Jake just a little bit. We have a huge PDF. I'm not going to go over all of it, but this is Jake, man. He's been trading for over a decade. He's specializing in cryptocurrency now for the past 5 years. He creates his own trading bots. He kind of promotes himself as kind of staying ahead of the market trends, knowing what's coming, being there. And you get on these Zooms with him and he'll have his old lines on there and be like, see, I told you it was going to bounce off of here. So, I love his strategies and what he's doing and how he's done it. We got me, David, Tim on here as well. We're just real people. I don't have glasses on. This is an older picture of me. I did grow a beard. My wife wanted me to grow a beard, so I grew a beard, but I'm the same guy, but that's what it is. Like, I don't have a wig on. I don't have glasses. I'm not hiding it. I don't have some made up name. You can follow me on any social media, but we are excited about what we have here. And, I want to kind of dive in now, just looking at our site. We're excited about our site. We're really proud of it. We do kind of keep a handful of developers on the side to make changes. They don't have access to any funds. They don't have access to really anything besides when we let them have that coding for a second and then get in and get out. And then we have that double checked as well. We have a good security system around DOS. Everything's backed up. Everything is there for us in the making. So, I mean, this is our site. You go into the dashboard. I'll go in there in a minute, but on the site, it talks a little bit about our company. Then seeing the packages here, it's a very simple program. And that's what we want to basically lead with people. We want to teach them how to put crypto in, take crypto out. So if you're looking to just get started, not do our VIP part, which I'll show you what the VIP part is, but we have two different packages, and these packages are 10% and 15% monthly, minimum 500 for 10%, minimum 5,000 for 15. And what this does is when you put your funds in, it locks your funds in, and you're going to get paid for life for basically making a deposit into TradeTribe. So now to learn a little bit about the VIP part. This part helps it become even more sustainable through the two different ways that we will pay affiliates and distributors that want to share. So the VIP subscription part is just $250 every 3 months. So in a course of a year, that's $1,000. Well, if you look at the premium plan now, instead of it being 15%, you look at it at 20, that 5,000 at 20% comes out to $1,000. 5,000 at 15% comes out to 750. So that means you pay that $250 and you get 2 extra months of 5% on your plan that you can withdraw that monthly earning every month. You can compound 10% of it, 50%, 80%, 100% of what you're growing to earn monthly off of what you have in a deposit, right? You can start as many of these plans as you want. You don't have to do VIP, but if you do, that's the only thing that will come outside of your deposit. It's something you pay outside of it every 3 months to keep that extra 5%. So that is one thing we love about it. If you're out of the country, Jake has some accounts that you can copy trade with as well. He's introducing new bots as we go. He's excited for the bots that he's building, especially when the bull market happens, because that makes the bots even more fun. So that's our plans. We just have a 10 and 15. You add that VIP, that 250 every 3 months, it bumps it up to 15 and 20. Like that's the cool part about it. And you look at like just the calculator part, you put in 5K at 20%. That's the compounding part, or you're making $1,000 every month and just withdraw that and have fun. Always work on getting your initial deposit back and play with house money. Or you can do some compounding and grow it up to where you want to be and then just withdraw from there and have fun with it. So that's one thing we really like about it, is it's simple. You go into the site, it's a simple site. On your dashboard, you got a link, you got your 2FA, you got your IP. detect different IP addresses if I log in from different ones. And then you got your dashboard and your ad funds. Here we take two different forms, USD Tether, BEP20 and TRC20. You would just click it, put the amount, like say $100, QR code, send it in. When you do that, it shows right up in here in your balance. And then from there, you go to make a new deposit. When you do that, if you're not VIP, it'll say VIP subscription. And when you pay that $250, these VIP basic and VIP premium pop up and you have the ability to choose those. If you don't want to do VIP, you just click one of these other ones, choose from your balance, and then make the deposit, and then you're off and running. And then you have a clock. You can see my deposit down here. I have 41,000 in here. I have it on compounding 100%. And then with that, you can see over here, it is on day working 20. So when that hits 30, 31, it'll pop the amount that I'm supposed to make and total earned. And this is what I withdrew. I withdrew there, but this is what I'll be making off of 41,629. It's roughly $8,300 that I'll be able to compound into that active deposit next month. So that is how simple our website is. There is not much to this. It is not hard to navigate around. It's not hard to do anything. If you want to be somebody that does share this, we do have a really cool side of it where you kind of like go into the transactions. This part here, it's going to show referral commission. This shows your downline. This shows like what you're making every month off your downline. And this is something I'm going to talk about here because these are not fast starts, but we do have a couple fast starts from the VIP side because that is not money that's going into trading. But these other ones are what I like to call the snowball effect. And I really kind of want to jump in and share that, if you don't mind, David, and kind of go over that. Because if you're wondering how this works outside of you making your own deposit and making funds, making extra passive income monthly on your own deposit and not sharing it all, then this part is really not for you. But the first part was, because it's that simple. Pick a plan, put your withdrawal address in. There's some other tabs in there. I didn't go over everything. I didn't go over the academy, which is a lot of education from Jake as well. And I forgot to tell you, he's a published author. He's been writing blogs for years. All that's going to be attached to our site as well. But going into something to actually share, if you want to share something, once you feel, comfortable sharing, do you see the right PDF where it says Trade Tribe Comp Plan, David?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so our comp plan is very simple. There's literally 4 pages I'm going to share here. So subscription, and these are subject to change to actually pay out a higher amount to the people that share this. So, we're talking over like, hey, do we make this more lucrative? Because if you look at this 250 here, 250 of this, only $50 is paying those 5 levels and $200 is getting saved. And that $200 is going into a vault to help pay the other affiliate program and the leadership bonus program. So we thought, well, maybe we might knock this down to only 2 levels and make it higher percentage, a higher amount for people to earn. And this is something you would get paid on a fast start. So now let's kind of go into like an example of where the money is going, and along with Jake and how Jake trades too here for a second. So let's talk about the trading profit. So we got Jake, our trader, in a calendar month, he does 30%. Like, awesome. In a perfect world, every single person has that 20% plan. Well, at $10,000 each person, that means each member is going to get $2,000, 20%. Let's say they withdraw it. Okay, cool. Well, we got an extra 10%. Where does that go? Well, that goes to the affiliate program and the leadership bonus. So now looking at a leadership bonus, we thought this was fun. We made this to where it's only 5% and it's sustainable. And this is something that will pay out 30 days later after the deposits get traded with. You don't get paid on anybody's deposits. It has to get traded with first. But if David comes in and enrolls a group of friends, and overall, every one of them enrolls to his link, and they put a total of 50K in, that triggers for 30 days later, he gets $2,500 bonus. If he enrolls some more people to his link, not his downline's link or level 5 or level 6 or any of that mumbo jumbo, it's all level 1, 100K direct to him, he's going to get a $5,000 reward 30 days later. Gold is 200K direct to him, $10,000 reward. Platinum, 500K, $25,000 reward bonus, 30 days later. Palladium, 1 million directly enrolled. Nice job, David. And then you get a 50K bonus 30 days later. So after that gets traded with. So that's it. This is only on direct deposits first line. This is the part that, most people want here right now money, and I understand, but this is real trading. This is not, not getting paid on people's deposits. It's not real. It's not sustainable, and it's not right. And, everybody needs to have something, in the back end to make some money too. If you're sharing, I totally agree. Anywhere and everywhere will give discounts for sharing people to go to Walmart, Target. Everybody has an affiliate program now. So if you look what we have here, so let's say level 1 right here at the top to level 5. Each one of these people and all these levels has a deposit of $10,000. When they have a deposit of $10,000, everybody is going to earn from 20% of that. They're in the VIP premium. They're going to earn $2,000. So that's what this is based off of. So if I enroll David, he puts 10,000 in. 30 days after that gets traded with, he makes $2,000. I get 8% match, $160. That 160 is coming from that extra trading of Jake's, that extra 10%, and it's coming from that extra money from the subscription side. That's where it's coming from. Our trader is not selfish. He's not trying to keep 60 or 50% of everybody's wins. He's like, let's grow this community and make it lucrative for everybody. And we love that. And that was one thing. He was like, I don't need to do this to make money. I make my own money, but it is going to be fun to educate a community and build up his copy trading accounts and just build up his own reputation. So that's why we did this. And now level 2 is 6% match on that 10K account that person has. They make 2,000. You get a 6% match on 2,000. That's 120. I don't even know who David enrolled in level 2, but I made an extra $120. Then you got level 3, 3% match is $60. And you got level 4, 2% match is $40. Level 5, 1% match is $20. The cool part here is if David is compounding his 2,000 back into his 10, I still get paid that 160, but then next month I'm going to make 8% off of what he makes that month. So this will grow, and this snowball effect is the most exciting thing that I've seen in this type of space, to where it's real, but you got to have that vision. If you're a networker or somebody that wants to build teams, that's like, all right, if I go to work for 30 days hard and enroll somebody almost every day, the following month, you're going to start getting that daily pay from what you're earning on the percentages of what they made. And that's what we're seeing going into our middle of our second month now. And it is exciting, and people see that, but we have a real thing. It is real traders, real trading. We got one trader because we don't trust anybody else. We're not bringing anybody else on. That's why we don't want to get too big. Now I want to talk about a decentralized exchange. So Jake is brilliant, where we can actually put seed phrases in there so you can own your own crypto and control your money that's in the DEX as well. But this DEX will lower the risk of what us people like myself, I put in, a pretty high amount into this myself. It will lower my risk because it's not all getting traded with. More is going to get staked into that DEX. If you look at like Uniswap, back when that launched, and if you would have grabbed a bunch of their tokens, imagine how much money you'd be sitting on if you had that much sitting there. So you will be able to have the ability to have your stuff staked there, make a good percentage. Along with that, we still have a trading side of it. And then along with that, like the sells, the buys, the swaps, all those little percentages, it's going to help pay our community for a long time. Like, this is going to be set up in a smart contract. Nobody's going to be the owner. Nobody can just rip it out. We'll get it verified, everything tested, make sure everything is legit, everything's good, everything works. And then we'll push it out to the community probably in, Jake said 3 months. I always like to say 4 then, but so technology is technology, you know how that goes. But I mean, that's our program. We just wanted to bring something real so we can actually have shirts and coffee cups and just like know that we have some ability to have a say in here. And as a community, Jake does listen and we all work together. But yeah, Jake has the funds. He trades with the funds. We can't trade with the funds. We can't really do much in that aspect, but help bring liquidity to him. We trust him. You want to fly out to Croatia and meet him? He's like, come on. He flew to Germany, did an event with about 50 people there, sat down in front of a group of Forex traders, showed them exactly what he did. They all came in. They're happy with their accounts are growing. And, because we've been doing this for 6 months already, but we just got our website about a month and a half ago. So, did I miss anything, David? But I mean, it's pretty simple, guys. It's just
straightforward, man. That you covered pretty much really everything, bro. Really, really everything. So that was really good. But we just wanted something real, and that's the reason why we created Trade Tribe. And Brian, you hit the nail on the head with overview and the comp plan.
Yeah, I mean it's that easy. I would suggest get with Lambo, get in some of the groups, ask some questions, get on the Zooms. We do about 5 Zooms a week, honestly. A couple of Tuesdays and Thursdays we do in the evenings. Monday, Wednesday, Friday we do in the midday. Because Jake's in Croatia, so we don't want him to be up at 3:00 in the morning doing Zooms with us at night. But he's a good fella. He's a nice guy and humble and really wants to give back to the community. And that's kind of, we just want passive income. We're not trying to be billionaires. Nobody's trying to be billionaires. We just want to help people make an extra $1,000 a month, So, and we're not looking for someone to come in with 100,000 people and go nuts with it. Like, we're not desperate because we can do this off of just 50 people. We just grow our accounts. It's real trading. We don't need new money to pay for old money. There's no Ponzi-nomics. I don't know if you ever heard of that word. I don't even know if it is a word yet, but it will be. There's no Ponzi-nomics at all in this program. And that's one thing we literally was working on, that nobody will ever have to take new money to pay someone's old money. If it gets to a point where Jake's like, hey, we've had a couple down months, let's change the percentage up. Like, you got to be transparent with the community, and we hope the community understands, but it's real trading and that's how it goes. But Jake's been doing amazing. We're really thankful for what he's been doing. And then even coming with the decks, that lowers the risk as well. And, but percentages are subject to change around when we do get the decks as well. That's just a really cool thing to help with the long-term ability and the lowering the risk. So it's pretty sweet, and we're excited about it. And Lambo it's fun following you. It's always exciting. You're always engaging in social media. I appreciate it. I post a lot of my kids just because I'm so proud to have kids. I've always wanted to be a dad, and I'm trying to figure out a way to be able to make passive income so I can actually be active in every single thing that they do and not be at work all day. Type. So just trying to change the 9-to-5 thing. And if we can do that with a group of friends that we have, you have, Dave has, and maybe everybody in the comments, that you guys can think of some people too that just want passive income to be able to spend more time with their family. That's the whole point of this, So it's not like, how many people can I enroll and how much can I make today? It's like, no, I don't even care about that side. I just want to make money on my own money. So I don't know.
Dude, awesome presentation, man. I really want to go ahead and thank you and Dave for doing this. I mean, you guys already got some amazing leaders in here, man, as well. Shout out to Unlimited Freedom in the buildings like Lambo. Send the link, please. I already know. I'm sending it to him. This is right here is Coach. You guys know who Coach Rashid is. So he's on the platform here. Respect to David and Brian. What do you guys say about that when you guys hear this type of feedback, especially from leaders that are in the space and leaders that are actually watching this program tonight?
Do you want to go, David?
Yeah, I mean, for example, Coach Rashid, like I've known him for years. He's a great leader, great family guy. And, in this space, we basically root for each other. We want each other to win, and we celebrate the wins. And when there's a loss, we all feel it. And I consider you, Lambo, Coach, Brian Rhodes, a lot of people on here that are like family to me. And when we put something together, and we wanted to be a trade tribe family, but not only that, here's the thing, guys. It's like we our intentions are to do something so that everybody wins. We're tired of seeing people lose. And, much respect goes out to, BOJ, Unlimited Freedom, Ms. Johnson, thank you so much. And then, everybody on here is just Coach Rashid. I mean, these are people that I've seen for years. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we want everybody to win. And I think we got a winner on our hands. And, we're not promised tomorrow, but you know what? I say, let's rock it. Let's run it. I see Anthony Deloach. I know Anthony Deloach for a while now. Shout out to him. I love his work. Great videos. Just a lot of people I respect and I really admire. And it's just good to see everybody together. And that's what it's about. Bringing something that's going to be real. Don't have to worry about the ruffle. Don't have to worry about the scam. But at the end of the day, making sure everybody's taken care of.
Awesome. Dave, I think you 100% hit it on the nose, man. I think we have already been in this space. And I wanted to talk about that with you guys because you guys always do these amazing presentations, man, each and every single week. But I also wanted to talk about the leadership that you guys both possess and seeing, your experience. You guys have been a part of some amazing programs that are not here today. But then you guys decided to go ahead and say, nah, Lambo, we want to do this our own. What was that drive that you guys really seen that you really wanted to see somebody win? And then hearing the testimony from the gentleman who just got laid off right before the show, Brian, and then boom, he's already got this opportunity lined up where he's still making income. What does that actually do to the community?
Yeah. That's the thing. I see so much stuff out there, and everybody's got the new shiny nickel and all those things. And I don't blame anybody for going and doing anything and dipping their toes in anything that is out there. What we have and what I wanted to create here is so simple that it's like, hey, you can come and make a deposit with our trader, see that he's real, fly over there, meet him, do whatever you want to do, earn here, and then go jump into whatever else that you want to risk everything. Do that. I'm tired of rebuilding, and I don't want to lose my credibility as somebody that understands crypto really well to a point that I have to sit down sometimes and teach people a little bit, but it's a lot for them. And here it's just USDT in, USDT out. We can accept other ways to fund as well, different coins, but let's work with our trader and get it to him, and he'll swap it over for you. It could be a little fee or whatever, but it's just simple. And we know we have a trader. Nothing that gets paid to people is from other people's funds. It's literally coming from trading and from our trader saying, I made extra, let's pay it out. I'm like, I don't know how this could be bad for anybody. Obviously, if the market went straight down and Bitcoin went to zero and the internet disappeared from every country in the world, yeah, we'd all be in some trouble. I mean, you wouldn't even be able to do anything in life. You wouldn't be too worried about crypto at that point. So besides that, I think this is the best thing I've ever seen is for the point that I wake up every morning and I don't have to check the website to see if it's there. It's there. I go and I check it every couple of days. I'm like, it's still there. You know what I mean? Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. You're like, oh man, I checked this thing 35 times today. I did 16 withdrawals, but this is different. This is a lot different. And it brings that peace of mind to myself, which I hope that brings the peace of mind to everybody else.
Amazing answer, Brian. Shout out to you for that. Dave, I want to hear your expertise on it, man, as well, especially on seeing what you guys have created with Trade Tribe, dude. I think it's really next level at this point.
Yeah, no, I mean, what we created is something where we wanted to just change the game. We wanted to just say, look, enough's enough. We're done with with everything else out there, I mean, I bet people right now watching this video could think about 5 companies and be like, all right, that one's going to go down. This is going to go down. Basically what we want is basically for somebody on the outside to look at us, see what we create and say, wow, wait a minute, let me take a step back. Maybe these guys got something right. Maybe these guys finally hit the nail on the head. Maybe these guys have good intentions. Maybe this is finally different than anything else that I've been part of throughout the past 5-10 years. And maybe this is where I could plant my flag and create a potentially a lifetime with our decentralized exchange once we bring that on, because the DEX ain't going nowhere. And for us to want to bring on a DEX, you know that it's real, because no other company that I know of has wanted to do that. That is something really big, next level stuff, where you're taking it to that next level. And you know, everybody who was part of Trade Tribe who joined before we shut the doors, because remember, we don't need everybody. All we need, if we just had 5 people deposit $1 million each, we're done. We're not opening the doors anymore. We don't need everybody. That's how small of a community it's going to be. So, but you guys got to realize the trading is real. The passive income is basically what it's all about. We have families to feed. We got families to take care of. People watching this right now got bills to pay. They got goals in life. Some people want to buy a house. I promised my kids that I'm going to buy them a house eventually one day. And one day, God willing, I'll do that. Quick story. My daughter, when she was 4 years old, she knew that she's 7 right now. She knew that, we were saving up for a house. She came to me with her own money, gave me $1 and said, here, this is for our house. That was just genuine, So I wrote on that dollar for our house. And I framed it, because that is something where that's my passion. That's my goal. Now that's my goal, but I know there's a lot of people out there that got other goals. They might want to take that family trip. They might want to pay off their mortgage. They might want to buy that exotic, or they might just want to buy, just buy anything. But the thing is that what I'm trying to get is not really about the money. It's about the time freedom that we could achieve with the money. And I think Trade Tribe, we got all the elements and all the tools and all the resources for everybody to succeed.
Awesome. Amazing answer, man, Dave. Shout out to you for that. I think there's so many leaders, man, being out here. They're looking at the next thing that really is going to sustain the longevity of time. We've seen platforms go out left and right, but then you guys bring something totally different, because guess what? This is not someone else's platform. This is you guys' platform. This was your hard-earned money that you guys decided to invest in and make this platform your own. Could you actually kind of tell the audience out there, especially investors who are saying to yourself, hey, is this something that's going to last in the next 6 months, a year from now? And because of that, how much are you guys willing to go ahead and double down on the security standpoint that you guys have actually put in place, so no one's getting hacked or getting their wallets hacked or anything like that?
Oh man. So between us and Jake, our trader as well, we've dumped quite a bit into the development, into starting the decentralized exchange. That's not cheap, so we do have a lot of skin in the game. I have over 40K just in my deposit here. I truly believe in this. I didn't start with $0 and be like, I'm only going to make money from my affiliate that I enrolled. No, I put a lot of skin in the game. And then we got people that are designing PDFs that have designed them, and then we tweaked them, and then we got the 2 different PDFs you saw today. We paid for that. We were paying for some marketing, paying for some changes on the site. And, Jake does a lot of the security stuff, like to a point where you got a 2FA. Everybody understands that. That's the simplest thing. But when you go to add a wallet address, you got to turn off your 2FA. You got to put it in, then turn it off, then turn it back on to add it, then turn it back on. And then if you want, you can click IP detector. So if I'm up here in my office and I log in, then boom, it's going to send me an email. It's going to mess up everything. And that's something that Jake teaches a lot about, as well as crypto education, along with educating yourself on, don't keep your 12-word seed phrase for your MetaMask, your Trust Wallet, your Exodus on your phone in a picture. First thing someone's going to do is bust into your phone, take your pictures, There you go. Go straight to screenshots. You know what's on there. Everybody's got it in there. You're probably thinking to yourself, yeah, I got mine in my screen. No, write it in a little book, put it in your safe. Get that out of your phone. So it's a lot of education going around this. But in the security part, we're like, hey, what happens with a DOS attack? He's like, oh, we back up once a week. Plus, there's no funds on the site. They can't do anything to steal on there. Withdrawals are manual, done through Jake and ourselves. We do have some ability to control some funds that way to distribute withdrawals up to 24 to 48 hours, just in case we're on a holiday or wedding or whatever you want to call it, real life. But those are manually done and made sure that it's done right and to the right person. Because if you're listening, you've probably been in the world of cryptocurrency. Someone will hack your account. You don't even know. They just changed the wallet address to where you're withdrawing to, because you're just like, click withdraw. Yeah, I'm going to go out and hang out. And then you just withdraw. Where to go? Well, it went to the wrong address. That's not even your address. Someone hacked your account, did that. That won't happen here either. So we got a lot of different things in place about that. And it's only going to get better. And as we grow and we really grow our community, we have developers that do cost more money that I've actually known for about 17 years, know exactly where he lives, friends with his family, kids, wife, everything. So he just costs a lot, and he's like, you want it done this way? Bring me on. We'll do it when you're ready. And so we have the ability to do some really cool, powerful things here at Trade Tribe. And then as we go as a community, what do we do with this money? Well, we bring in educated people that will talk about what to do to protect that money to where you want to put it into a house and pay maybe less taxes on it, or, just educational type people that will show you how to set up trusts and different LLCs and how to structure that. So, we got a really cool roadmap of what we have here, and we just want a community. And I want to be able to be like, I know Dave is not working 9 to 5. Because he's in Trade Tribe. So I'm flying out to Cali and I'm going to hang out with him, because I want my friends to not have to work, so like, let's all go hang out on the beach. The beach is literally a half a mile over here. If you're at my house, it's 20 steps, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we need a community that we can pull together and hang out with, educate each other to do this, because you can see where the world's getting a little crazy. We need to be educated. We need to have money, and we don't need to be like the rest of the world where we're scraping by. So we need something solid, something safe, and that's what Trade Tribe's all about.
Awesome. Dave, anything you would love to add from that? Because Brian did an amazing job. I know you guys get questions all the time. You guys know I dropped in to some of your meetings, and one of the hot topic questions was about regulations and the SEC and all of this other stuff. Let's talk about that a little bit and kind of get the security that people definitely have the security with Trade Tribe for the longevity. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So when it comes to that, this is something where it's exclusive. We talk to attorneys, we talk to lawyers, because this is something where it's like it's a small community. We're capping it once we reach a certain amount, when it comes to being registered, all those kinds of things, we don't have to do that, because this is like what do you call, like a crowdfund, if you will. This is something where it's just something where it's a small group of people, and we come together, we cap it, we're done. We're not like those companies. And here's the thing, I've seen registrations all the time. You fly out to a company, they have it on their wall. Did that mean anything? No, they're gone. There's other companies that say that they got insurance. There's other companies that say that they got registration. That you could actually meet the co-founders or the founder or the CEO. All that doesn't matter. And I realize that after all these years, it comes down to the intentions. What's happening? This is out of Croatia. This is something that's worldwide. Anybody can join now. Once we cap it, we're done with the enrollment process, and this is going to be a small group of people, like-minded individuals, and this is just I feel a once in a lifetime opportunity, because this isn't going to happen again.
That's right. Awesome. Yeah, Brian, what do you have to say about that, man? Awesome explanation.
Well, to me, when we talk to the lawyers and they're like, it really doesn't matter, and then you talk to people about it and they're like, I almost don't want to join a company that says they have it at certain places, and we're updating our website. I think at one point we were going to do it and we actually had it wrote on our website. I don't know if that's changed yet. I have to talk to Jake, and he's talking with the developer, but we didn't do it because it was like, there's literally no point in doing it. And it was like, okay, well, we're just honest, real people anyway. So it's like, all right, cool. Well, let's just have fun with this, and go with it. So.
Yeah. Well, you guys are not only having fun with it, you guys are actually helping change lives with that. And that's what we love about what Trade Tribe is actually here for. There's so many leaders are out here and they're actually saying to themselves, yeah, Lambo, I want you to send me the link. We can't wait to go ahead, join in, bring this back to the community so that we can go ahead and get started. Does the community really, really, really have more plans moving forward where you guys may have meetups, like you said, hey, let's all jump to the beach together, where the Trade Tribe community can actually go on vacation or do cruises together? Do you guys got anything like that special for the people in the communities?
I asked Brian that, and he lives on the beach, so I don't think he wants to have a Cancun vacation.
Yeah, I mean, I got something about that too, because I mean, that's in the future. We do want to plan to do stuff, but we don't want to organize our company around promos and promotions and trips and doing those things, because red flag every time we've seen one. We're going to Dubai the day before the promo ends. It's like, where's the website's not working? You know what I mean? And like, so I figured once we all get to a point where we're all making really good and we get educated on what to do with it, then we kind of work together and do something cool. I mean, I live in the Dominican Republic. This is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in the world, and it's really close to everybody. So, I mean, all meet in Punta Cana, have a blast, So, but that's something that we haven't thought about doing a whole thing around the company, or go enroll this many people. We just want it simple. Be modest, humble company. We're not looking to live off hype and anything like that, So sometimes people are like, you guys are really talking from the heart too much. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to hype you up and be like, you're going to get this much per day. You know what I mean? Like, no, you look at what you get. This is what you get. You want to build a team? I just went over it on how to build a team. You can make amazing income from building the team side and only start with, actually you start with $0 and build a team. You don't even have to get funded to do it. I mean, we might change that. We might not. I like it not being able to make a deposit and still earn, just because you never know who's in that situation that might know Lambo Drew, but not have $50 in their pocket, and they can show him this, present this to him, and he can be like, oh, these guys look cool and they're real. And this, wow, it's all based around real trading. Yeah, I'll throw something in it. That's cool. I'll withdraw. And then that guy's making a little monthly income just because he shared with a couple people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, going back to what you asked, Lambo, we're not financial advisors. None of us are. There's no promises, no guarantees. It's like you're a trader, and I go to you and I say, hey, man, can you trade for me? It goes some money. You trade for me. Whatever happens, happens. But the thing is, we got an amazing trader on our hands. And, he's been doing it for 10 plus years. So that's the reason why we feel really, really good about it.
Awesome. Well, listen, I want the people, man, who want to know, man, more about what you guys are doing with Trade Tribe, where you guys can meet up, where can they actually find more information? How can they actually go ahead and get a hold of you guys and stay in tune and get to saying, we want to make money today, get invested today with Trade Tribe?
Well, I believe you have a link. They can get one from you. You can get them connected. Do you want me to put our Telegram channel down there? They can join the Telegram.
Put the Telegram channel in the chat. We can go ahead and let them get a sneak peek, and I can definitely go ahead, man, and get them out the link. For those and everything, man, who definitely want the link, I will make sure that I can send you that link. Again, you can text the number 612-547-8826. 612-547-8826. I will send each and every single one of you the link for Trade Tribe and let you get started today. You guys also have a walkthrough about step-by-step of how to get started with Trade Tribe as well, right?
Yeah, we've created lots of videos. I mean, it's so simple. I literally add funds, click deposit, choose the package.
Yeah, Brian made a really good video. It's like a 7-minute video, but 4 minutes of it is showing how to make a deposit. Very, very simple.
Yeah, it won't let me paste the Telegram link in your chat because links are disabled. But
Yeah.
we'll send it to you. You send it to them, because honestly, we want to keep it fair like that, so the right people get with the right people. You know what I mean? But we have phenomenal leadership here, education around this. It's very simple. Good customer support, because there's some of us on this side of the world, and then there's a couple on the other side of the world. So there's somebody always there managing the chats. And we have a lot of good leaders like Lambo Drew are in there to be able to help monitor as well. So, you know, it's kind of like total package. You know, you're not just dealing with customer support and have to email. I mean, heck, we don't even really run through email. It's just like, just message me, bro. I'm right here. You know what I mean? Let's get a change done. What do you guys? What's the problem? So
yeah, and I think that that's so amazing, having that interaction, that one-on-one, where they can actually reach out. We have some people, man, who may be watching, especially this broadcast goes out everywhere. They may not be familiar with crypto. Is there somebody that could possibly help take their cash that's in their bank account to actually transform it into crypto and start earning?
Well, we can't legally do that. We can teach them how, and that's the cool part. Because I mean, do you want me to bring you some fish, or do you want me to teach you how to fish? Because next week I might not be around. So if I teach you how to go and purchase the crypto, that's almost the same way that when you purchase it and you fund the account, then you're going to literally withdraw it and put it right back into that bank account. So, you know, I mean, there's many different exchanges wherever you are in the world, crypto.com, Coinbase. You know, I like to teach people to just buy it really quick from an exchange and then get it off the exchange and put it on a Cold Wallet or MetaMask or Trust Wallet or Exodus or SafePal or any of those ones like that you have your 12-word seed phrase to. Because if you don't own your keys to your wallet, you don't own your crypto. So, you know, if you got it in exchange, that's the bank's basically. You know, you got that money in your wallet, that's your money. So we do teach people that, and but we don't have the ability to, do that ourselves, like turn your cash into crypto. We'll teach you guys how to do that.
Yeah. And if there's somebody out there, I know you guys said, hey, there's a cap off moment. Will this opportunity be available in another month from now? Hey, I may be ready to go in another 2 weeks from now. Or you may have that big whale that actually says, hey, I got $1 million. I would love to go ahead and invest with you guys. How would we be able to go ahead and service?
We're always in that discussion. We talked about 5 million. We've talked about, like, should we just go to 1 million and build it around there? Like, what should we go to? So really, it's between 1 and 5 at this point. We build that decentralized exchange. Obviously, we want a lot more funds to roll through that, people to share that, use that. So, but we're not, because you never know who's going to go dump too much in this thing. We've seen deposits already up over 60K, go into it. And we're like, all right, okay, so this is getting popular. And that literally is a team from Germany. And if you know anything about Germans, they don't do anything unless they know it's legit. So Jake flew to Germany and sat down with them, and then now they're all coming in, which is great. That was cool. So, and it was funny. He was worried. He's like, I'll send you my location, where I'm at, my phone number, my hotel, everything, just in case, because I don't know these people and they might abduct me or something, but he's like my size, 6'6", 200 something pounds, he's a big dude, so it's just funny. But yeah, that's the cool part. We don't know we're going to really stop letting funds come in, but 5 mil is like the top to that. But we might, I don't know. We're still talking about that.
Okay. Hey, I know what we're excited, man, to definitely be able to have this opportunity where someone can park funds and actually earn every month hands-free on this amazing opportunity, man. Brian,
we just wanted to, like, in the part about putting too much in, you see companies that get too much money and the liquidity is too much. How are they going to make those percentages? We just got one trader. We're not trying to make him trade with $100 million, 20 million, even 10 million. We want to put majority into the decks that are in that percentage and have him trade with a lower amount, because we don't trust anybody. Because I mean, that's what it is. Like, we can bring on other traders, but we don't want to. We just want our guy that we know has been doing good for 10 years. This is what he does. So that's it. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense, No,
that makes sense, because I don't know if you guys know, but we can drop a name on here. You're on a leverage show. We had companies in the past and PAM accounts and other stuff saying that they were master traders, and it just didn't go well. But you guys have 100% confidence in Jake, in the trader, man, and making sure that these profits last longevity, right, for clients to come.
Yeah, Jake's awesome. He just won a trading tournament. He's like, I stayed awake for 3 days because he's in Croatia. Times are different, I mean, when he's normally supposed to sleep, that's when the market's moving a lot more. So, but he's like, I won that tournament, which is cool. I'm like, cool, keep winning.
And people can follow him. He's a top trader on Bing X. So, Bing X has been around for 9 years. So a lot of people could follow him.
Yeah, he's all over the place. It's pretty cool.
So if someone out there is saying, hey, I want to get it started, want to get invested, but also want to learn trading themselves, is there something on there that can actually probably teach someone to learn how to trade as well?
Yeah, the live trading with Jake. He will sit there and teach you exactly without telling you what to do, but what he does, saying, I get in here and right here, I might put another buy. I'll grid trade this one. I'll put some sells here, this coin here, this coin. He goes over multiple different coins. That's where get with Lambo, get in the Telegram chat, because you'll see those Zooms to jump on. You'll see the recordings of those Zooms as well if you missed it. But if you missed it, you might miss those trades as well, because you see how fast the market's moved this week. It's been, I've got some extra gray hairs over here. Like, it's like, oh my God, what is going on? But literally when it was at 49,000 earlier this week, I messaged Jake at like 3:30 in the morning, because that's when it was doing it. And I go, you watching this? He goes, man, I wish we had an extra $1 million to throw in right now. He goes, because next week it'll probably be back to 65. And look at it. It's not even a week and it's already at 62. He's like, imagine what we could have did with even more funds. So the dude's on. But there's a lot of education through basically our Zooms, our replays, our chats. He sets up, he has a trade signal as well, topic inside of our chats that he drops some trade signals. I mean, there's a lot coming on, but I mean,
somebody took a trade while he was doing a live trade on Wednesday and they made money. So
yeah, I had one dude that actually messed up Lambo and did 20x instead of 3x, but he made 185%. And he was just like, I did what he said, but I messed up my leverage. He put it way too high. And he's like, I did amazing. Like, all right. I mean, great job. Like, you got to watch that leverage. So you got to tune in. You got to pay attention, because there's a lot of education. It's a lot. Like, I invite people and they're just like, I just like how excited Jake is. I don't know what he is talking about. And then I have 2 people that I know for sure that are like, I've already made $7,000 this week just doing what he was doing. And I'm like, that's awesome. And they're like, are you doing that? I'm like, no, I'm just helping build liquidity and presenting the platform. I'm like, maybe I should, so
hey, you may have to put a little pot on the side, man. You and Dave, and just say, hey, let's try this thing, and see where this thing actually ends up by following him.
That's right.
Man, I don't have patience to be doing that. And I'll be honest with you, even Jake will say, this is boring. When I talk, he has another language when it comes to trading. But
he apologizes during it. It's funny. It's like, I'm so sorry.
He does. He's good at what he does. And, shout out to all the people out here who are traders, because, man, that is something where you really got to know what you're doing, know your craft, but also be patient and don't let your emotions get you.
Yeah, you can't even leave the computer and go pee, But he does do long-term trades and he does short-term trades. He does a lot of everything, so it's kind of cool learning from him.
Yeah.
Our Telegram group, get your link, get your account set up, navigate through the site. I mean, we got everything there. We're going to have more and more information on our website as we go. We'll probably put a little video on there showing people what's up. But in our Telegram group too, we have all our replays. Just reach out, ask questions, and just get with the person that invited you. So that way you got their link and you got it set up and you can jump on. Jake does do private Zooms. If people are interested to really dig into him and learning what he does, he will jump on and bore you, just you and him and maybe us, and tell you exactly what he does. But I mean, like, that's what some people want, and he's there to do that as well. So
yeah. Shout out to you guys for that, man, to being able to offer that, man, opportunity for somebody who's out there who wants to learn, man. But
how many traders you know do that?
Oh my gosh, very few actually show their own skills, man. Like
some of them don't even show their face. They don't even
Yeah.
show their face. They wear stuff over their face and everything.
Yeah, I got a lot of people, man, who actually are into trading, but they're not consistent. Consistency is what Jake has been, and you guys have seen the consistency. Other than that, you would have never bought this opportunity to Jake and the team that is trading volumes and everything, man, for consumers out there to definitely win every single day out here, you know?
Yep.
He's got a good emotional IQ. He's very calm. You know what I mean? I like that about him. And he's like, yes, I'm in some trades right now. I'm going to take profit 52, 50, 49. I even set one at 45. I don't think it's going there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, what? He's like, what's going on? I'm like, okay, whatever. You know?
Hey, as long as he's producing results and you guys are able to win and people are able to earn money passively, right?
Yeah, I'm excited because our guy is making trades and doing well. Monday, 250,000 traders got liquidated. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable amount of people got liquidated, and we didn't have that happen to us. We're still here. We're on the show. We're doing this. Like nothing's changed. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean we were down for a little bit, obviously, because we were in some buys as well, listening to Jake, and he's like, "It's okay. We'll pull right back on these. We're good." And now we're looking at the chart right now. We're getting there. We're back there. We just need to get a little higher to get some good profit from that trade.
Yeah. Well, you guys are definitely winning because there was a lot of people took 401ks, took a big hit over Monday and Tuesday.
I heard that.
Man.
You guys know, and for the guys to be able to navigate and bounce back, what Jake has done for you guys is huge in his ability as a trader to hindsight, see things, man, in the future for you guys so people could win. So I think that is a testimony, man, of his ability for you guys to definitely be able to navigate, man, profitability for all your clients with Trade Tribe in the community. Shout out to you guys for being able to get one of the best traders out there, bringing this community together, and then bringing the morale of the people back together of something that's really winning out here, and that's longevity out here. Brian, you and Dave, hats off to you guys for that. Shout out to Tim, too. I can't go on ahead, man, and not go ahead and, man, talk about my guy Tim Wider as well, and what you guys have done, and Jake, the master trader, just killing the game, man. Thank you guys for this, dude. This has been amazing. It's been insightful for so many people who definitely tune into the Leverage Show, but so many people is going to see the replay and definitely going ahead and take the opportunity and chance on you guys and Trade Tribe. You guys.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Lambo.
Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, David. Listen, again, the number's on the bottom of the screen. If you need the link for Trade Tribe, again, 612-547-8826. We'll send that link out to you, let you get connected into the Telegram, but also get connected, man, with the tutorial, how easy it is to deposit into Trade Tribe, and you can start earning as fast as today and making sure that you're earning hands-free. It's been a pleasure to have my guy, Brian Rhodes, as well as David CashFlow Legacy right here on the Leverage Show, man. Love you guys. Take care. Have an amazing, great week, because guess what? We're out of here until next time. Take care, everyone.